I think we're getting it all wrong. The raging debate on whether to adopt the new glamorous competency-based curriculum, CBC, or to keep our good old 844 system, it's an important conversation that we must have for the progress of our nation. For this reason, I was happy to hear our new president, Dr. William Ruto, during his inaugural speech, not shutting down the conversation with a proclamation for or against the proposed changes, even though many thought they knew, his stand on this issue. Instead, the president did not only keep the door open, but he did so by promising to involve stakeholders and experts. His sentiments evinced that the head of state was listening to the people. I hope that my take that I'm presenting right now, right here, that it also is taken into consideration when that final decision is made. An angle that I haven't seen the debate approach from is this. Do we have to completely do away with the one and wholly adopt the other? Isn't it worth considering what's good in both the old 844 and the new CBC, as well as when we present challenges implementing and then working out a compromise? The antagonistic stances the proponents and opponents hold suggest that CBC and 844 are mutually exclusive, that CBC can only be achieved with a 2-6-3-3-3 curriculum. This is fallacious. The basis for the introduction of a new curriculum must be value addition. We must confront our situation with a genuine, realistic, open-minded manner. New is not always glamorous, and old isn't without exception grand. So let's consider our options a bit more closely. On the one hand, there is no question that if well implemented, the proposed CBC could revolutionize our society. The 7 core competencies that CBC fronts, as well as the 7 life values it aspires to instill in learners, are a gem one would be unwise to turn a blind eye at. On the other, it is doubtless that as a nation, we are not prepared in terms of the infrastructure and human resources that overhauling 844 calls for. An additional annual national exam is not a walk in the park for students, parents, teachers, the NEC, the Treasury, and the government as a whole either. Add all this to the stress and constraints that our education sector finds itself in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, and what you have, if not a potentially disastrous situation. So why not consider the benefits that CBC may bespeak within the familiar, sure, tested, and trusted foundation of the 844 system? We must be careful not to throw out the baby with the bathwater.